Welcome back to the Giants franchise rebuild on Madden 22, where both the Giants and Jets have seemed to rebuild themselves. As we have obviously won a Super Bowl now with the Giants, but the Jets are 5-1, and it's a home game for both teams as we'll take on them today. We have already built up this nice lead in the NFC East, so you're probably going to see us avoid a lot of division games for episodes. We'll get to some more simming once we take on the Jets in one of the biggest games left on the schedule. We're playing at a very high level once again, especially with this offense that ranks number 1. But don't sleep on the Jets in this game. They put up the 5th most points in the NFL while having a top 10 defense at the same time. Green Bay tied us last episode, and that means the winning streak is now over. We made it to 19 games in a row without a loss. I guess we still haven't lost, but this does end the streak. We're still dealing with some injuries as Saquon Barkley will miss 3 more games, 2 more for Azeez Ojulari, and 1 for Antonio Golson. When we watched the second half of that Packer game last episode, it sure seemed like the pass rush just wasn't there for us, although we have Chandler Jones, really good depth now starting. But that is one of my main concerns, because if we're not getting the pressure, I think the defense is very different. So we will see Frank Sermon play a little bit, but if he's not effective, we'll give Quincy Roche some more snaps. How have the Jets been rebuilt, you might ask? Well, adding DJ Moore and Jamar Chase is probably a big reason why. Zach Wilson is working out here, it looks like, as he is in year 5, which means they have extended him. He's put up some good numbers. This season was the peak. And yeah, he's on a contract a step below what Petrovsky is making. So they've also added Robert Tonyan and Kareem Hunt, basically saying that nobody on the Jets offense, as far as playmakers are concerned, were worth keeping around. And I think that the offensive line is not bad. It's certainly at least average, I'd say. They have a really good D-line. They can stop the run. And we're missing Saquon Barkley, so I don't expect us to run the ball well. But it's just an average secondary. I don't think anything too special here, which makes the game plan choices pretty simple, I think. Judging by the numbers here, they don't throw it deep a lot, so I don't like that as a game plan. I want to take away some of the short stuff here. And I like throwing the ball down the field, you know that. It's a good time to begin our newest winning streak as Brian Petrovsky leads out the New York Giants. Let's get right into the action here. Almost lost the game to Green Bay. We're lucky to force overtime, and then they played for a tie, and they were excited about it too. Jordan Love was all hyped up about the tie afterwards. That means Cleveland has the best record in the NFL at 8-0 as they just beat Minnesota. But we're going to kick this one off with Petrovsky getting 1 yard. He was spied on the play. Petrovsky on 2nd down and 9. Again leaves the pocket, wants to run, has more room, and picks up 6. It's 3rd and 3 for Brian Petrovsky, and his throw is hauled in by Rashawn Graham, who is this year's 2nd leading receiver in terms of yards. We have yet to run the football with a running back. Petrovsky not gonna get away from Quinnen Williams. I expect this to be a pretty one-dimensional game for us. 3rd down and 18. They'll bring 4, protected well. That is incomplete. Graham had a chance, but a strong sequence for New York. The defense now will be tested by a very talented Jets defense, and we're all over that play with Jason Quinton. My attention is going to be on the edge rush. Who makes an impact, if anyone can? Mekhi Becton at left tackle. I imagine he can win his matchup, as Kareem Hunt is taken down again by Quinton. Same result. Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Jets. A four-man rush. Wilson checks down, and we have to rally down and bend without breaking. I know I've been very critical of Tavares Towns, but I really have to remember what it takes for running backs to be successful in this game. And really, I think you have to get them into the 80s for overall. And in real life, I mean, every year there's a day 3 pick or an undrafted player who will run for close to 1,000 yards and at least be an average to above average starter. In 2021, that was Elijah Mitchell. And in Madden, I don't think you get that, especially in this series. You need the ratings on your side in Madden. Petrovsky, no way, simultaneously, it's caught by Jawan Johnson. Tie goes to the runner, or an NFL, the offense, because, you know, every rule should go favor the offense. Why not? Play fake to Tavares Towns. He will extend now. Petrovsky gets 5. But when it comes to running back, I talked about this in my last franchise, and it keeps sticking with me once I remember that unless you draft a running back early who's already high rated, like a early first-round talent, running backs are projects who legitimately need multiple years to develop. And by the end of their contract, hopefully they're the player you want them to be. And so we're going to be patient with Tavares Towns. On second down, well covered that time. It's incomplete, and now 3rd and 10. I'm not sure we have a running back on the field right now. Maybe off screen. Petrovsky with 8 in coverage. Has time to scan, make a sandwich, and throw it to the flats where Thomas couldn't stay in bounds for some reason. There's a kick from Tucker, and we go up 3-0 for the first points. New York takes over, and the Jets have it at the 28-yard line. Zach Wilson downfield. He missed badly and had a receiver all by himself. Huge miss. That was intended for Jamar Chase. Wilson 3rd and 5. Pressure. Chandler Jones up against Mekhi Becton. Nice to see some pass rush from us here, and we'll take over. Petrovsky completes the pass. It's Mike Stallworth. Weird to see him make a catch that doesn't go for a touchdown. I do want to get Tavares Towns some carries in this game, though. Couldn't do it there. Off play action. Wide open. Stallworth inside the 10. Mike Stallworth racking up catches randomly every episode. I think that's becoming like a thing I look forward to. When is he going to get the ball? Now Towns driving ahead. Almost broke the plane. Toss out. Tavares Towns. He's going to fight his way in for 6. Love the determination on those last 2 plays. Towns makes it 9-0 Giants. Those are some really good runs for Tavares Towns. I'm happy to see that. And now the Jets down 10. Are they able to keep this one close? At the 31, Zach Wilson swings it out, and that's one way to avoid the hit stick. 3rd down and short. Jets need first downs. We only bring 4. Wilson again misses. What is going on with Zach Wilson? New York needs a stop here. Can they get it? There's Jawan Johnson. He lost the ball, but then it's found by Kadarius Toney. That's a big recovery. I'm not sure how we kept possession there. Oh, we had him there. Why didn't you snap the ball? Petrovsky in trouble and sacked. Go from a potential free play and whatever that leads to losing 5. At the 47, we're setting up the screen. Towns finding his way into the open field and again falling forward. So that's looking pretty consistent today. Like, he's not just solved on first contact. He's going to fight for something more. 3rd and 1. Flag down as the pass is caught by Rayshawn Graham, but that's in the area of holding, as they say, or roughing the passer. We go empty on first down. We're 12 yards out. Tony hit down at the 6. Petrovsky, 10 of 13. Very good start for him. Looks sharp. Roman Chamberlain is now on the field as Towns muscles in for touchdown number 2. We come into this game thinking the running game is going to be irrelevant, or at least I do. And Tavares Towns is out here having some of the best play I've seen from him. I am really impressed with this. It's exactly what I hope to see. 17-0. Is this going to be a game or not? I expected more from the Jets, but Zach Wilson has been a drive killer with his missed throws. At their own 26-yard line, Zach Wilson fires off the mark again. We're in his head. 3 for 6, 18 yards. This accuracy doesn't cut it. 3rd and 9. They have receivers, too, that have a catch radius. And down goes Wilson. We had the whole D-line in his face. I just want to see more of Tavares Towns now. If this is the kind of game it's going to be, we can obviously get him the ball a lot more, as Petrovsky will help make Zach Wilson not feel too bad about his 3 misses. But we bring in Nelson Galloway to throw it quick to Thomas. I love that quick slant out of the eye. It fakes me out every time. I'm never expecting it. But we stay in the eye. Towns right side, first down, and upended. He does have 91 speed. I just wanted to see the strength come together for him. Off the play fake. Towns makes the catch and again falls forward. He's gotten a bunch of extra yards in this game already. Maybe like a dozen, but it's been consistent almost every time he's touched the ball. Ruben Knight checks in, takes the toss, and takes it across the 50. Not much there. So who bought low on Tavares Towns stock? Because it's rising today. Petrovsky pulls it back and runs into Marcus May. Zach Wilson eventually has to make some accurate throws, right? Well, he can hand it off, but it's all about getting past Jason Quinton and Otis Springs, who I think have been phenomenal in run defense. They'll miss a couple tackles here and there, every linebacker will, that isn't elite, and they're far from it right now. But that's where I brought the biggest change to the defense, is making sure those two are always on the field, and they're a really good duo. 3rd down. Zach Wilson has to make an accurate throw to one of these star receivers. And Wilson will throw it short, past the defender, Holmes, and that's a first. Hunt tries the outside. Broke a tackle, and now a penalty marker. That should be a hold. We have not seen these receivers be much involved early on. Nothing from Jamar Chase. I forgot Corey Davis was still on this team. He is out there, and there's proof he makes the catch. And they haven't been able to get the ball to DJ Moore much either. 32 passing yards with halftime approaching. 2nd down and 15. Wilson, time to throw deep. He's got single coverage, and it's broken up. Thankfully, Love was able to get over and make a play. 3rd and 15. Wilson chased by Holt and lost the ball. It's picked up by Chandler Jones, and the Giants will take over. Pressure has not been a problem. We're winning the trenches on both sides. And this is how the Jets, I thought, matched up pretty well against us. Petrovsky on first down, throws it to Galloway. We have maxed out momentum. I want to see Towns score again. Towns up the middle. He's gonna be denied at the 2. Man, imagine fantasy here. There's no chance I'd have ever played Tavares Towns. And today, he's on the verge of being a slate breaker. If you play daily fantasy and one player has 4 touchdowns, you basically need him there. He breaks the slate. And this is Tavares Towns on the verge of a 3-touchdown first half. It is 1st and goal now. Gotta think inside zone. Towns makes it 3, and the Giants go up 23-0. As much as this game is over, I still want to see more of Tavares Towns in the second half. We'll see if the Jets do anything on their last drive of the half, but we've now shut out 2 teams this season, and now the Jets might be shut out here in the first half. Oh boy, Quentin almost had the interception. By the way, Mekhi Becton got hurt. That's not good. 3rd and inches. Wilson back to throw. And down he goes. Chandler Jones facing the backup of Mekhi Becton. If it wasn't him, it was going to be Quandre Holt, who's been applying a lot of heat as well. The only thing that's going to slow down Tavares Towns is the approach we'll have here with this 2-minute drill. From the 41, setting it up for Ruben Knight. And that is a gain of 9 to kickstart this drive. From the empty set, Petrovsky for Michael Thomas. That should be his 4th catch of the day. Quick pass into the hands of Rashawn Graham. I don't think we're playing with enough urgency here. We got one more play before we have to call the timeout. 12 seconds left. I want to see one shot. But instead, we'll try to set up Justin Tucker. We jump forward into the second half, and it's still a shutout with the Giants ahead 27-0. Down goes Towns. That's what I thought could happen a lot. That's Folorenzo Fatukasi. Really good run defender. Quinnen Williams is out there. I thought those two would make it real tough. Okay, that was bad. We might just run it here. No, 3rd and 11. I have a throw in this from this formation. Petrovsky. They didn't contain across the 20 and sliding down. As defenses try to react to the current trends in the modern day NFL, I think a really great emphasis has to be put on how to keep quarterbacks in the pocket. Because there has never been a worse time to allow quarterbacks to break, contain, and extend plays. There is no defense that can stop a play after 8 seconds. At that point, it's a dice roll. It's all luck. You cannot let quarterbacks leave the pocket in the NFL. On 2nd down, Wilson's going to try to extend. He breaks contain. He fires deep. See? See? You don't let the quarterback get outside the pocket unless it's like Kirk Cousins. Because he's not going to be as dangerous out there as someone who can run better. This is a good run now, and the Jets might actually break the shutout here before long. But how do you contain better? I think that's a question defenses have to try and answer. Especially if you're in the AFC with Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert. Like, that's a question you just have to figure out. And the Jets will pick up a few more on the run. From the 9, Wilson fires. They got a touchdown. The Jets did it. They will not be shut out today. You don't want to be shut out at home anyway. That's embarrassing. The Giants are only up 20 now. It's a little bit closer as we keep the tight ends heavily involved in our passing game. And with them scoring, it might make us still throw the ball a bit here. Keep the foot on the gas. Petrovsky starting with 2 throws on this possession. It's Jawan Johnson. Part of me thought about editing Petrovsky's contract to make it a little bit larger, just because I felt that would be more fair. I still might do that. Petrovsky's got way too much time here. Johnson's 3rd catch of the drive. Running inside, Towns, a first down. Please, run the ball a lot more with Tavares Towns. I know it's 10 for 39, but at least 3 or 4 of those runs were inside the 5. Like, he couldn't run for more than a couple of yards anyway, and he got touchdowns on them. Oh, Tony! The strongest hands in the world right there. What a catch. Let's get Towns rolling here. 1st and 10, Galloway's in. Why are you doing this to me right now? Well, we're too busy getting Mike Stallworth inside the 5. This is Towns territory. 1st and goal. Tavares Towns almost sliced his way through the line there into the end zone. That was close. Give him one more chance at least. For a 4th touchdown, perhaps? Towns? No. 3rd and goal. Towns reaches, but still can't break the plane. And on 4th down, the offense will stay in the game. Ruben Knight is the new running back. Petrovsky out of the gun, looks to throw. He fires in the corner where it's intercepted, and the Jets get the goal line stand. It's a 20-point game. That really keeps them in it. The Jets still have a chance in this game, but they need to basically do the rest in the 4th quarter. 27-7. 20 seconds to go in the 3rd. Zach Wilson, big 3rd and 4. Gonna fire deep downfield. Off the tip, intercepted Xavier McKinney. Throwing it deep like that, you gotta get some more air. You can't underthrow your receiver. I want more Tavares Towns right now. But we're throwing on 1st down. Petrovsky chased outside. He's going to run this. And Quinnen Williams kind of had the angle on him there. That was pretty impressive. That reminded me just a little bit of Vikings-Jets back, I think, 2014, when Sheldon Richardson was trying to chase Jarius Wright on a screen pass that was a walk-off touchdown in overtime. But Richardson had a pretty good angle on him there. It's completely irrelevant, but whatever. I'm up 20 points here. I got to fill. I have no one here to help out with filler commentary. I got to do it all myself. Towns hit down at the 47. Make it 44. We were at the 47. We're about to have the most exciting, like, 3.3 yard a carry game ever. Towns up to the 40. 16 for 54. This is like that Matt Asiata game. No, it's not. It's not at all like the Matt Asiata game against the Eagles in 2014? Yeah, I think it was. Jets are still down 20 as they take over. That's an open throw. One of their only of the day. Zach Wilson now over 100 yards passing. It took a while. They've only ran 30 plays. They have not been able to keep the ball today. That's knocked down. Uh-oh, Chandler Jones is shaken up. And this has actually been a game where injuries haven't had a huge effect on us. I think that's our first injury of the entire day. Wilson delivers outside. healthy pickup to the 37. They've had a couple players leave. Becton left, hasn't returned. Fatukasi's left twice. 3rd and 2. Corey Davis couldn't hold on. It's 4th down. Got to pick up 2. Blitz picked up and caught. Lost it. Got it again. 1st down Chase. Only 2 catches on the day for Jamar Chase. Wilson fires across the middle for a 1st down. And that's DJ Moore. Wilson gonna heave it deep again. Broken up by Bradbury. They challenged him with Jamar Chase. And it's now 3rd and 7. 4-man rush. And had a chance on the screen. Didn't time it up well enough. It's 4th down. Have to get to the Giants 34 for a conversion. We'll send 4. Wilson fires downfield. Caught! Jamar Chase inside the 10. Perhaps this game is not over yet. Just trying to take the shot here against the cover 2. And the safety's in position there, Peppers. But, I guess this throw was just in time. It's not over. They're only down 20. 27-7. Hunt inside the 5. They're going to have probably 5 minutes on the clock as we get the ball back. They want to throw for it, and Corey Davis dropped the touchdown. They don't look like a 5-0 team or a 5-1 team. Wilson's missed too many throws. They've dropped a bunch in traffic. They haven't run the ball well. They haven't played good pass defense. 4th and goal. They're going to a backup running back, too. What are you doing? They're going to run. They won't get it. Dexter Lawrence slams the door. These 2 teams each have a goal line stand today now. Giants football inside the 1. Tavares Towns is the running back. If he goes 99, 4 videos tomorrow, not happening. If Towns can somehow reach 100 yards, I'll post 2 episodes tomorrow. 100 yards rushing. He's going to get the ball like every chance here. He needs 44. And there's a 98-yard field in front of him. 3rd and 8. Tavares Towns inside. Rips off a big one. 1st down. Towns. Oh, he lost a couple there. That one hurts. Tavares Towns inside, and maybe 3 got those lost yards back. But we're approaching the 2-minute warning now. Have to run 1 more play. And we're probably going to throw it, I'd imagine. Petrovsky fires. 1st down, Thomas. Hey, you still got a chance here at a doubleheader tomorrow. 1st and 10. Carrying with Towns. He tries the right side. Got 2, but needs 29. I think he's only going to run 2 more times. Towns. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. 25 yards away. This is it right here. 25 yards. What's it gonna be? Fullback dive. Nope, he carries. Got the first. 82 with 3 touchdowns will be his final stats on the day. We'll have to introduce some more goals like that. Those always make the episodes more fun. Strong win here for the Giants, 27-7. I don't know. The Jets didn't seem like a solid 5-1 team to me at all. Petrovsky had a really good game, threw an interception in the end zone, and the touchdowns all went to Tavares Towns, 26 yards after contact. And that was only on 2 broken tackles with a long of 13. So he was averaging over a yard after contact per run. And a lot of those runs came inside the 5. I'd say it wasn't like this great, amazing game, but it's the best we've seen him play, and it certainly shows way more promise than he's ever displayed. And as we all expected today, the leading receiver is Mike Stallworth. I know you all had that in your predictions. Chandler Jones, 2 sacks on the day. He and Holt look good. This really became the Tavares Towns episode. He is close to his next upgrade. He's in his 2nd season. And here are the ratings right now. Trucking looks really good. Spin move isn't bad. Break tackle and strength were certainly on display today. And he caught the ball when it was thrown his way. Does he have 10 touchdowns, or is that for the team? Because getting 3 in one game, they gave him 837 experience for that. There's no way he has 10 rushing touchdowns this year. That has to be the team. He has 6. And that wasn't quite a career high. The 87 yards against Minnesota was more, but this game was better. More impressive. You gotta watch the tape, okay? He still has to do a lot more, but that is a big step forward. Especially like when you look at previous games, like 4 of the other games he's played in, he's had a long of 8 or less. So this is a step forward, but not everything we need to see from him. Now, we haven't done enough simming in recent years, so we will get into some today and in the upcoming episode. Philadelphia's next at 2-6. And we lost 31-17. A slow day for the offense. I guess we were due for one of these. Tavares Towns, 82 yards, 2 more touchdowns. A poor day of run defense on our part. No yards after contact. I find that almost impossible. That'll still get him some XP at least. But a 2-score defeat. All right. That's our first loss since week 6 last season against the Jaguars. Next episode, I think we'll sim the first 2, potentially watch the Washington game. Because they're 4-4, who knows what they'll be in 2 weeks, but it could end up being a consequential game. Dallas would be week 14 following our bye week. And thankfully, we're getting a little healthier here. Saquon Barkley is the only player now on the injury report. If we check out the rest of the league, mostly a couple players on each team, and the Packers are also now being hit in the same areas, running back and edge. But thankfully, I'm not seeing like every team missing their top running back. I've had that before in like my Broncos franchise. I think I knew everybody's backup running back before too long. David Montgomery's hurt. I want it to be like 5 or less. And if it's just a few right now, it's right where it should be. Let's take a look at the league leaders before we end today's action. And we do have the league leaders there shown on the right-hand side. But I want to dive deeper into the stats. Petrovsky has the most passing yards in the NFL, but the most touchdowns belongs to Patrick Mahomes, followed by Dak Prescott and Baker Mayfield. Most interceptions, Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love. For the running game, Saquon Barkley won't finish towards the top this year. Gotta play most of the games. Nick Chubb, 1,098. Joe Mixon, 1,050. Receiving, Michael Thomas. Last year was probably pretty fluky for him to only end up with 1,174. 67 catches. I mean, volume like that is not typical for Michael Thomas, and that's why he's already going to beat that in our next game, most likely. He's playing the same exact role as well. The difference is just more short targets. His average is down 4 yards, but everything else is up. More yards than Tyreek, Amari Cooper, T. Higgins, Keenan Allen, and Jerry Jeudy. Most touchdowns, Amari, Mike Spruce over in Houston. And for the defense, most sacks in the AFC, Gio Tull, 12 and a half. 92 overall, superstar, 25 years old. Love that. If he's not signed, I want to know what he ends up signing. And yeah, that's a sizable 3-year extension. I kind of wish they had a contract slider, because I would legitimately just raise, like, universally 10-15% to contracts. And that would make it easier to where you wouldn't need XP sliders as much. To me, if you could decouple XP sliders and contract demand, I would prefer it if, like, there was nobody at 99 outside of, like, guys like Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Donald. But to get those contracts and the free agency flow and that feedback loop, you'd need them to be rated higher. A contract slider, even by position, would pretty much solve that. Most INTs here in the AFC, L'Jarius Sneed had like 3 against us, so that makes sense. Russ Westbrook, doing a good job here with Jacksonville. In the NFC, Roquan Smith, Zach Peters, CJ Henderson. Sacks, that would be Brian Burns, way out with 14.5. And that will bring us to the end of today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Fun win against the New York Jets. Tavares Towns had his peak of his career to this point. Do you believe in Tavares Towns? Do you think 2 years from now he could take over for Saquon Barkley? Let me know. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day. I'll see you next time.